What is up, guys? This is Colonial Puppet, and this is my first commentary in a really long time. I finally found some time to do the recordings for the Terminal Let's Build series, or the Airport Let's Build series, the terminal section or portion of the whole Let's Build. And I'm just going to switch the thumbnail of the video from what I had for the hotel section to something else and restart the counter. So I'm not going to pick up where I left off in the hotel. This is just going to be like its own Let's Build. But it's going to be part of a bigger Let's Build. So yeah. And right now what I'm doing is I'm digging out a road, a 4-lane road, 2 lanes divided by like this 2-block wide median that, as you can see, is stone. And then I kind of outlined the edges with stone. And I'm going to fill them up with 3-block wide lanes separated by a 1-block wide white wool line, solid line. And you could do whatever kind of road you want to do. This is the road I usually do, either a solid white line or a dotted yellow line. And I know a lot of people don't like the record first and then do commentary later kind of method I've been doing. And unfortunately that's going to happen for the next 2 episodes, I think. But after that I'm switching back to the old live commentary method of doing these. Because a lot of people don't like how I talk only about what I'm building. And also, they don't like when I speed up. Sometimes it gets confusing. And I can agree with that, so I'll stop doing that. In fact, I didn't speed up this part because I thought it would be really confusing. Because right now I'm doing a diagonal road, and I'm awful at doing diagonal roads. So if you have any better way of doing it, then feel free to do that instead of what I'm doing right now. But the reason why I didn't slow this down is because like there's a pattern that I use that I guess it would be hard to kind of catch if it was sped up 8 times, obviously. So yeah, and pretty much what I do is it's like 2 sets of 2 blocks, and then it's shifted over 1 block, but the shift is kind of different for each block. If that probably didn't make any sense, but I don't know, you can look at it and kind of figure out how or what pattern I used. Because even if this was live commentary, it'd be really hard for me to describe. But there it is. As you can see, like the 2 blocks before it shifts over doesn't match up on both sides. So that's how it kind of does the diagonal thing. But yeah, anyway. I guess since people were saying that they didn't like me just talking about what I was building, I'll just ramble on about other things and what I've been up to, I guess. What's something to talk about? Oh yeah, Minecraft is being bought by Microsoft apparently for $2 billion. And a lot of people are worried about what's going to happen to the game. I honestly don't know or care that much. It'd be cool if they made a sequel with like a better engine and stuff like that, because I feel like this game's a little bit limited by its engine. But if Microsoft is going to treat this like any other like really successful IP, they're going to definitely capitalize on it and try and make the most money they can, and what better way to make more money than to make a sequel? So that would be pretty cool. I don't know what it'd do to the Minecraft community, but yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comment section, because that's what the comment section's for discussion, not self-promoting like a lot of people do, or calling me stupid and lame. But yeah, I'm almost done this road. Gosh, this is the first time, like, these past couple episodes have just been really kind of straightforward. Like, I sped up everything, so it's just like, oh, now I'm doing this, oh, now I'm doing that. but now there's a lot of time to just kind of talk again. It's like I'm doing the live commentaries again, which I guess I kind of enjoy more than this. There's a lot of editing involved in this. Not necessarily fun editing. I don't know. Sometimes there's videos that are fun to edit, and then there's videos like this where it's just all you're doing is speeding it up every once in a while. And it kind of blows just like looking through hours and hours of footage. I think that's it. The videos are a lot longer. Like, this is 22 minutes long, and before it was edited, it was like an hour and a half long. So I'm definitely recording a lot more than I was and compressing a lot more into one episode, which, I don't know, it's probably, it's not a bad thing, but it's not fun to do, I guess, from an editing standpoint. My voice is cracking. I haven't drunk anything in a while. I haven't drank anything in a while. I just got off of work like a half an hour ago, so sorry if I sound parched and tired. But yeah, I'm finally working again after it's been like a month since I've worked, because classes started. I actually work at the school I go to, and yeah, I wasted a lot of money. Like, when you go to college, for those of you who aren't in college yet and are expecting to go to college at some point, especially like a university, or like, I guess like your average college, you spend a lot of money, like not just on tuition and room. That's what I'm talking about. I need to drink something, but damn it, there isn't any water anywhere. Damn. But yeah, like, I'm not just talking about tuition and room and board. Like, I'm just talking like everyday life. You have to spend a lot of money, like on just like eating and clothes and just random stuff. And it may be because I'm in the art department where we have to buy a lot of supplies. That may be it. I may be wrong. Like, if you're going into engineering, you may not need to spend nearly as much as I am. But yeah, I'm glad to work again because now I have money again, which is good. And I'm rambling on. And I'm speeding this up because pretty much it's the same thing I did on the other side, just mirrored. And there you go. There's a Y. And I'm going to run a road right against the back of the hotel. Oh, man. I am really freaking thirsty. Or actually, first what I'm doing is I'm hollowing out the space in between the Y. I'm going to make that into a walkway. And one thing I realized, I already started on the terminal building in the other episodes, but I have yet to start on like the props and stuff that like you'd normally see, like street lamps and stuff. I want to put a like a sculpture right there, like in between the Y things. And wow, Y things. I should know the word for those things on the Y, or that make up the Y. The V on the Y, because I'm taking typography, and that's like the crap we're learning. Like the parts of the letter, like stem, what are some other words? The tub, the bowl. So like any closed circle, like a B or a P, the inside the circle is called the bowl. And then there's the barbs, and they aren't necessarily on all letters, just certain typefaces have barbs. So like the little kind of thing at the bottom of G's, that's considered a barb. And then Q's have like, I think they're called tails. That kind of stuff. I'm probably boring you guys, and I don't know how much sense it makes, but alright, back to what I'm doing. I hope you counted, because I wasn't. Right now I'm counting blocks. But it doesn't matter. I was counting how long the terminal is going to be, and I'll definitely count that again once I actually start building the terminal in later episodes. So don't worry about me counting right now in the video. It probably doesn't matter at all. And if it does, I'll kind of let you know in a later video, or you can just kind of go back and count as I counted. And this is going to be the road that I was talking about. And yeah. I don't know, there's this one city, I forget what it's called, it's like Huntington City or something. Some guy on DeviantArt has been posting a lot of renders, and I tried to do research on different terminals to get kind of, I guess, inspiration for what I wanted the terminal to look like. And this one guy, definitely look it up, it's like Huntington City. He put up pictures of the airport, and it's freaking amazing. And yeah, I don't know if this is going to be as good as that. I'll definitely try to make it as good as that, but no promises. And he also, like, all of his builds are pretty, like, super realistic. Like, he has Walmarts and stuff, like those kind of suburbia urban sprawl buildings that are, like, super big and have giant parking lots. And it just, like, it looks like a photograph. It's weird. And then again, he like recreates a bunch of iconic skyscrapers and some like office buildings, like real life office buildings, and like he puts them next to like actual pictures of the buildings, and you can barely tell them apart. It's amazing. Yeah. DeviantArt has a lot of Minecraft stuff apparently. I got a DeviantArt in high school because I thought I needed one. My teacher said to get one for my portfolio. Because when you go into art school, you need a portfolio, and they kind of accept you based on your portfolio. And DeviantArt is pretty much a digital portfolio or digital gallery of your artwork. And so I got one, and like I realized a lot of it is just like horrible doodles. Not to be mean to anyone who has a DeviantArt and does like Minecraft fanfiction stuff, but that's pretty much what it is. Sonic fanfiction, Minecraft fanfiction, and just like video game screenshots. Not a lot of art, but I don't know. I guess it's all subjective. If you think poorly drawn anime characters with really big heads is art, then damn it, it's art. At least to you. Oh, man. And right now, yeah, I'm really kind of going off on tangents, so sorry. Sorry to the people who complain that my tangents are annoying. I think you're going to have to put up with them again because a lot of people didn't like the whole, just specifically talking about what was going on in the video and speeding stuff up. So yeah, sorry, but I'm going to go back to live commentaries that just kind of go off into different topics and stuff. I don't know. And I think right now I'm going to do the same thing that I did. 3 block wide lanes, separated by the 1 block white stripe that I'm putting down right now. And the freaking animals were really annoying this entire time. That's what I hate about building, like, on ground levels. Like, it's so nice when you're building a skyscraper and you're finished, like, the lobby, and you could finally get off the ground because, like, animals just bumble in the way all the time. And there still isn't an option to turn them off. 4J. You awful people. In fact, it feels like they, like, turned up the aggressiveness of the animals since the last update. Now they just kind of, like, it's as if, like, they try and headbutt you half the time. Or just, like, kamikaze into you. Like, they'll just stand in the way, and then you'll hit them, and then they'll run away, and then run back at you, like, full speed. And, like, pretty much headbutt you. And then not move again. It's freaking annoying. Alright, there's the road. And, I kind of lied. It's a 3 block wide lane, and then the white stripe, and then a 4 block wide lane, and then a 3 block wide area of, as you can see, parking spaces. Horizontal parking spaces, or vertical, I don't know. And there are 5 blocks in between each white parking spot line. And now I'm doing 5 blocks of sidewalk. And this is like getting really close to the edge of the map, I learned. So when it comes to building landing strips, I may just build one. And I've said a couple times that there's 2 versions of Titan City, or there's going to be, the Xbox version and the PC version. I'm actually going to, the airport's going to be bigger on the PC version because I don't think I'm going to be able to fit a good airport on the Xbox. It'll be there, like, it'll have all the elements, it'll have a terminal, it'll have at least one landing strip. But if I want another landing strip, I'm probably just going to end up building it on the PC beyond the boundary of the Xbox map. I may record it. Let me know if you guys want me to record anything I add on the PC, because I have Fraps now, and it'll be really easy. Before then, I was just using VLC Media Player, which like isn't really even like meant to record the desktop. It just kind of does. But that's all it records. It records the desktop. Like, I really love Fraps because it just picks whatever window you're in and records that window only. Like, I didn't really know that much about Fraps when I got it, and when I found that out, it was like, wow, this is awesome. As opposed to just recording the entire desktop. Like, I have videos out of like me recording gameplay with VLC Media Player, and it's not really good compared to later videos. Like, I used Fraps for the nuking the city video, which turned out to be pretty good quality. And now I'm just kind of, actually I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I'm putting a sidewalk right now. Again, 5 blocks, and it's just following the same pattern that the road did. Like, all you have to do is just build out 5 blocks from the road. Like, there's no math involved. There you go. And I just burped. And I'm not gonna put a sidewalk on the other side, or running down the other side of the Y. I'm just going to, I'll show you in a second. I'm just going to do that. I'm not going to run a sidewalk down the other side of the Y like it is on the one side that I just did. So yeah. And a lot of this is just doing, what's it called? Freaking landscaping. Yeah, this video is just landscaping, so there's a lot of free reign. You don't really have to do exactly what I do at all. But yeah, I add in like one other road, and my voice just cracked because I'm really thirsty, like I said. Like, ridiculously thirsty. Like, if you look at the palm of your hands, apparently you can tell if you're dehydrated by, like, if it's spotty. And my hands are super spotty right now. Yep, really spotty. So that's a fun fact, I think. I don't know if it's true. My friend told me that. I don't see why he'd lie to me. But yeah, I don't know. This doesn't really make sense. You don't have to add in this road if you don't want to, but I thought it kind of fit. Like, I kind of wanted to, I don't really know what I wanted to do. I think, I just wanted to kind of make sure that there was a good, like, way in and a good way out of the airport. Like, this is the road you take into the airport, and then it's kind of like a horseshoe that runs by the terminal, and then you go out at the Y. Yeah, I'm not really good at planning this kind of city planning. I mean, it is a game after all. But yeah. And it's a, it has horizontal, it's a horizontal road as well. So, and I sped it up. You can make it just like a 90-degree angle, or you can try and do the vertical. Doesn't really matter. But yeah, what to talk about? I don't know. Like I said, I haven't done one of these just kind of tangent videos in a while. I was talking about how Microsoft is potentially buying Mojang. Mojang. I don't know how it's pronounced. I always hear Mojang, and that's how I've read it my entire life. Or the entire time I've known what Minecraft was, or what Mojang was. But I hear a lot of people pronouncing it Mojang, which may be correct. After all, it's like a Swedish company, and I don't know, that sounds Swedish to me. Mojang. Or it sounds Asian almost. Like yin yang. Wow, I'm just like going off topic. It's not even like a tangent, it's just babble at this point. Sorry. I'll refine these. I'll get back to being able to talk without that much dead air in between. I'm actually getting a radio show. Hopefully. I don't know if it's considered a radio show. I signed up for the my school's radio station, and I went through training, and I'm getting a show hopefully next week. But there's 2 stations. One of them is like this really tiny station that you can only listen to if you have an app, and they play it in like some of the buildings at the school, and that's about it. Like there's not much airplay outside of the school at all. But then they have the like regular college radio station that plays like all the way up to Philadelphia, which is pretty cool. And hopefully it's like you do a semester of like the crappy like little show, and then you record a demo tape, and then hopefully you get put on a time spot for the actual radio station, which is really cool. And I start my crappy radio show hopefully next week. I don't know what kind of music I'm going to play. Probably just random stuff. But yeah, hopefully that's going to be fun. And it's going to be interesting talking for 2 hours as opposed to these 20-minute videos. But yeah, that's pretty much it. There's the building. This has been Colonial Puppet. Be sure to check out part 2 when it comes out. I hope you enjoyed this. Have a good day.